Hi, it's Lori from Positive Thanks Living. Welcome. I want to say thank you to the new subscribers, and if you're watching for the first time, happy to have you here, and if you're coming back again, really thrilled to spend time together. I've created some digitals. They're free on my website, Positive Thanks Living, and from them today we're going to make a little envelope, and we're also going to make a tag. I'm going to use that statement here. So let's get started. Here's the envelope. I'm using a punch board. So this is a 6x6 piece of paper, and I'm lining it up to make this size of envelope here. I'm lining it up at the 2 5/8 line. Yep, 2 5/8. Sorry, I had to bring it close to my nose so I could read it. Punch and score. Now, even if you don't have a punch board, that's okay. You only measure the once. Now you go by this little arrow here, line it up, and punch, turn, line it up, punch, score, turn, punch, and score. That's how quickly it makes a envelope. You can easily do this without a punch board. You just have to find your own. Just use a ruler and measure it out. So here we go. I'm folding it, and I don't like when I'll put this aside right now. I don't like when the sharp edge sticks up, so I remove it, and I do that before I glue because it's easier to see where to stop gluing. And I'm using the Fabri-Tac I'm using Art Glitter Glue, not Fabri-Tac. There's no glitter in this glue. It's the name of the company, and it's my favorite go-to glue. Fabri-Tac I use on different things that, need a different kind of hold, but Art Glitter Glue is my favorite out of all of them. I rarely use glue stick because it doesn't treat me well. It could be where we live. We live in a coastal area, not really close to the coast, but maybe the amount of humidity in the air, that's possible. So this envelope holds these cards, and to me this is one of the most optimistic ways of looking at life. It happens to be from the Bible. As a Christian, that's a part of my belief system. It's from Philippians 4:8, the Amplified Version. And the idea is that whatever is true, you center your mind on them and you put them in your heart, whatever is worthy of respect, whatever is wholesome, whatever is right. And anyhow, I just made these little cards to go into a set of journals. I'm going to be making 15 of these. The envelope will go in here in these little journals. A tutorial is coming of how I made these little journals. They're so simple, and it's nothing or out of the ordinary, but you might find it interesting. But I want to tuck a pocket with these little cards in. So I designed the cards and made them so that you can cut them out. They'll be easy to cut out. And what I've done, again, this is one of my favorite tools for crafting because I have a problem cutting straight with a scissor. And I'm just lining them up so that the edge of this guard here is at the edge of the circle. And that works for me really, really well because they're all equal as I cut them out. I'll give you an example here. Now I can go back and decorate these a little more, as could you if you wanted to. So I'm just going to cut out this. But for me, since I'm making this many, just getting them done is my desire, my need. And the way I've designed these, they'll fit into that envelope, no problem. I'll show you. I'm using paper that is called Southworth resume paper. It's 32 pounds. I'll link below. I think I picked this up at Target, but it's available on Amazon or, wherever you shop. Southworth. I can't reach the box right now, sorry. So the way I've designed it, and you see me cutting it out, that makes it easy to fit a size into the little envelope. I preferred rounded corners. I think it makes it look a little more finished. This is, you can choose how much you want to round things on this implement. I'll link below to all the tools that I'm using. But as you can see, it'll go in here, and this one nicely can also fit on the outside of the envelope, telling you what's in it. And that one, this is the one we have to decorate. This one, all of the cards go in this. Let's just glue this on here. Again with the art glitter glue. Yeah, how have you been? I'm so busy designing and making these journals for a special group meeting that I haven't made many videos lately. I've been crafting, and I've been doing Christmas crafting too, so yeah. Now the reason I've chosen to do this, and we're going to make a tag with this one here next. Oh, nope, not that one. This one here. The concept being that, so I'll read it. Even with a whole basket filled to the brim, remember each is unique and can shine. Of course, we could be talking about apples, but really that's true about people too. So I'd like to be making tags and things that are positive and focusing on being thankful. And so I'll make more videos in that as we go forward in time. The reason I'm focusing on the oak leaves and the acorns is because where we live, it's close to Raleigh, which is the capital of North Carolina, USA, and it's known as the City of Oaks. So the people that are coming for this meeting to Raleigh, I'm just giving them a little welcome package with a little journal to take some notes. And they're coming in September, so it is for us fall, autumn, so that kind of works together for that. All right, so as you can see, you can download these digitals and make yourself a little envelope packet to give away, encouraging someone to think about the optimistic things, think about things that are good and right and pure and wholesome. Okay, so there, we've got that. And all these little die cuts that you see here, I've borrowed our daughter Sarah's Cricut Joy, and so I've cut these all out. And you can easily find templates for this sort of thing anywhere and cut them out yourself. They're very plain. Yeah, I'm thinking of making up, a bunch of maybe 5 or so kits so you can make your own, and I'll include some of the die cuts with it. But first I have to finish these 15. I'll let you know if I find the time to do it. I think it's a worthwhile endeavor, especially for those that are just beginning crafting. So I can print everything out and cut everything out, so it's easier to make for yourself. Leave a comment below if you're interested in that sort of thing, if you'd like to make your own little booklet. So I'll cut these out another time, and now we'll work on the tag. With this, you have a whole bunch of these ovals with other images if you prefer. Again, they're available on my website, Positive Thanks Living. I'll link below to where you can find them. But for me, I'm just going to do this one now and design them similarly so that you can cut them out and you can either do the fussy cutting of an oval or you can make them just into a rectangle. Sorry, I was thinking and attach it to your whatever you want to attach it to. I'm going to use this image here. I'm going to put my glue stopper in. So I thought I'd make the tag. I'm going to use this. It has to be a little wider. How wide? I just love this guillotine or guillotine. It cuts things straight, and even with the paper trimmers, with the blade, for whatever reason, and it's user error, I'm sure it is, I'm having a problem cutting things straight. So this will go on here nicely. We'll do the corners like so. And maybe add an extra color on there. Interesting. I wonder. So if I do, let's make this here. Let's cut this. I'll follow the line. And we'll attach this, and I want something softer or more pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I can put some lace behind there. Just reaching into my box where I keep lace. Attach that, then this, and onto here, and this is like a belly band. You can put something behind it. this off. I have a drawer tower beside me with my implements. So that sound you were hearing was me reaching into that drawer. I make this into a belly band. So let's do that first. And I have some fall style washi too. Have you been crafting lately? What have you been working on? In July I did Christmas stuff. Have you done any Christmas stuff lately? Or are you interested in doing any Christmas stuff? I don't know. The reason I did Christmas stuff in July this year is because last year Christmas arrived. It seemed as though Thanksgiving was barely over and Christmas was here, and I hadn't begun doing Christmas things, and I just felt behind. So I thought, you know what? If I do something in July to prepare for Christmas, then I'm going to feel a little less behind the gun, so to speak. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if that was too loud. And then I can use this to cut there. And I'll measure to cut the same corner angle, hopefully. There. Okay, so we have our tag shape. I have the focal point that I want to put on there. I'd like to add some lace and some washi. I don't know if this goes so well. Does this go well? The leaves? I think I'm going to try this at the bottom. I used up an entire paper pad working on my Christmas items. I'm so happy that it worked out that way. I had it from last year and I didn't want to put it back again. I also used up some of the I'm going quiet. Used up some of the old Christmas cards that I had kept. And how are we going to do this? Incorporating them into what I was making. I was really happy with the way it worked out. I'll do a video showing all of the things I made. I really hope this wasn't too... I hope I didn't close it up. That's what I'm saying. I've lost my train of thought. I can tell I haven't made many videos recently because talking and crafting at the same time, I'm used to being very quiet when I'm crafting. I'm looking for a hole punch. That's what I'm doing right now in my tower of tools. I can't seem to find the hole punch. Well, that's annoying. Imagine I'm going to hole punch something there, and I have some of this seam binding. It's not the snug hug. It's okay. The color works. I'll put some in the top there. Now let's use some of these die cut thingies to incorporate. What do you think? There we go. Maybe a couple of them. I can do some little leaves. A leaf and an acorn. And some lace. I was going to put some lace on, wasn't I? Let's just cut some off and see what happens. Everything seems to be going up and down as opposed to, sideways as opposed to up and down. How's that? Let's do that. Do you enjoy crafting for the autumn? Or do you not really worry about seasons? Just sort of craft whatever you feel like crafting when you feel like doing it. I find lately I'm driven by the seasons, and it's kind of interesting to watch that happen. Oh. I guess it comes as part of trying to stay ahead of events. Now that we're no longer quite as locked down as we were in the last few years. So we're anticipating events happening and just want to be prepared. For me, that's the case anyhow. I really want to find my hole punch. There it is. Just sort of eyeball where it goes. There. And let's put some of this in there. Adding some softness at the top, I think, would be really pretty. Nope, don't like that. Let's try again. When I was doing the Christmas things, I came up with a really cool way of doing the tops of tags. But of course, do you think I can remember what I did now? No. You do a few things a few times and then you forget. I do. I don't know about you, but I do. I suppose I could pull out the Christmas things that I was doing and try to see. I still want something here. What do you think? that up there. Let's try doing something different still again. All right. What I really want is a bow that goes across here. And I don't know how I did that. Are you shouting at me? Are you telling me how to do it? Your ideas. Ugh. How do you finish your bows? How do you finish your tag toppers? All right, I think I might have remembered. Reminds me of teaching the children or grandchildren how to tie their shoes. Is this gonna work? Yes, this is gonna work. This is a little more what I did before. So it ended up being like a bow here, and you could let it sort of flop down. Let's try again and make the little loopy things shorter. So I folded it in thirds, and I'm leaving the ends hanging out, and I'm going to feed it through the hole and tie it like so. There we go. There. And we have a bow, and I'm going to shorten these tassels a wee bit. These end pieces. There. There's a little bit of softness up here. What do you think? Move all that. Let's add a little bit more of this up here. As though we're just pasting it on. And you can still fit something through here, like a belly band. Okay, like so. Or I have one of these. I can just tuck that in there, whatever is lovely. That works. There we go. It gives it a place to write. Let's put one of these little leaves on the inside. If you're interested in some of these cutouts, just leave a comment below. And if I can make a few and put it in my Etsy shop. And if you want to have some of this, the little cutouts that the cricket can do, if you don't have a cricket yourself, or a little cricket Joy, the tiny one. There you go. Okay, there we go. And this can just get tucked in. So it's a tag with another little tag inside. How's that? Not too bad. Yeah, even with a whole basket filled to the brim, remember, each is unique and can shine. That could be for apples or that could be for people. Take care. It's Laurie at Positive Thanksgiving. I invite you to subscribe if you want to watch more stuff, or go to my website, to get your free digitals for yourself. Take care.